On 27th in the morning, when the curfew was lifted, then my elder sister, so she and me took a rickshaw and went to our Rokeya hall to see, and one, Darwan was there, and she told that some people got killed, the class 4 employees. They got killed, their families got killed. About Jagannath Hall, they told us, and they asked to leave, and they did not allow us to enter the hall. And they said that inside the hall, no students were killed, because those who were in the hall, they took shelter with the provost and house teacher's house. And then we went towards Jagannath Hall, and then we found a newly buried, it is like not a grave. It is like a, where some people's hands, some people's leg were, and also we found one dead body was lying on a rickshaw puller's dead body was in the, and then from Rokeya Hall to medical, college, medical hospital, college and hospital, to see the situation. We went there, and then in the footpath we saw 2 or 3 dead bodies, and then some party people, class 4 people, union people, they saw us, and then one senior leader who was with some, cover, he came forward and he told it is not a good idea to stay here for you too. You better go back. And over there, lot of dead bodies inside the hospital and outside the gate of the hospital. So that atrocity. And another is, while we were coming, we took a rickshaw and we were trying to come through some slum areas. And then we found that most of the slums were burnt out. It is not in our, not much discussed in our grand narratives, national discourse. We do not, most grand narrative in the Dhaka University, which was true. The attention was in the Dhaka University. Then Iqbal Hall, then Jagannath Hall, those were the center for students' movement. But the slum areas where the working class used to live, rickshaw pullers, other working people used to live, they were also burnt like anything and killed like anything. That we could see. But unfortunately, those pictures and those are not in our grand narratives or national discourse. Then I went to Agartala and lived in a camp which was the headquarters of NAP, Communist Party Students' Union, and farmers' unions. So from there, we organized, people for nurse, because a lot of wounded people were overflowing the hospital. There was a shortage of doctors, shortage of nurses, and the field hospitals needed nurse, because there had been some students from medical college and some doctors those who simply passed, and they were also working in doctor, but shortage of nurses. So we recruited some women from different camp around Agartala for training of nurses, and then also we organized schools for the students, young children, for the young children, because we did at that time we did not have any idea, idea of how long this war will, prolong, and we had the experience of Vietnam War, that it is going so long. So we thought that our younger generation should at least get the basic education. So that is why we were organizing schools in different camps around Agartala, so that our children, at least they get basic education, Bangla, English, math, basic physics, basic chemistry, basic history, geography, this kind of thing. So up to class 8, these students could study. And since educated people were also there in the camps, they were working as teachers. So those kind of things we were organizing, used to do. I myself took, short training of 10 or 15 days of, nursing. I learned how to push injection. I learned how to change, dressing of, surgery or wound, these kind of things, and basic idea of what are the basic medicines. And also we were recruiting, freedom fighters from different camps, young people, and then gave them some political motivation and education and basic idea of why we are fighting for our Bangladesh, what is the main objectives of our liberated Bangladesh. This kind of political, orientation we gave, and then they used to go for arms training for 3 months, 4 months, and then they used to come back, and then we used to organize their arms, ammunition, or and inducted people. So different kind of job we have to do as an organizer, as a doer. So how to organize and run that camp, cooking, helping cooking, and then keeping the camp, neat and clean, to boost up their morale, boost up their, energy. So all these kind of activities, it is very difficult to explain now what kind of activities we have done.